सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। पेज 71, मंत्र 18। नवद्वारे पुरे देहि हंसो लीलायते बहिः वशी सर्वस्य लोकस्य स्थावरस्य चरस्य च। These mantras we can take in two ways. That is, a ajnani bhakta or a jignasu mumukshu is seeking the blessings of the Lord for the sake of knowledge. Also we can see. And another meaning is a jnani who has already attained Brahma Jnanam, praising or glorifying the description of Brahman as his nature. Both the ways we can see. Either a jignasu want to know such type of Brahman, also we can interpret that way. Or a person who is wise enough, having attained that knowledge and claiming that I am such a type of Brahman, the description about himself. That way we can take. Because before coming to Jnanam Yoga, a person hears Apata Jnanam. Brahman is of this nature, heard from many acharyas, or through some way or other he gets some knowledge. Let that such a great Paramatma, Ishvara, bless me with knowledge, with Sattva Guna, so that I can get knowledge. This prayer-like verses. Or we can take Aham Brahmasmi, this is my nature. It's like a declaration. Both the ways we can take. Now Svetasvatara Rishi, as a wise person, he says, I am Atma Swarupam. I am in this Navadvare Pure Dehi. I, the Atma, I am residing in this body. Navadvara Puram. There are 9 gates to that Puram. Body is a holy body with 9 holes. Holy body. Holy body, if you recognize Atma in your Antahkaranam, it is a holy body. In that holy body there are 9 holes. 5 apertures that are in Kathopanishad also it comes. 2 eyes. Navadvaram, you have to 9 holes, you have to count all of them coming or not. 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 nostrils, 1 mouth. 7. And 2 waste excretory outgoing down part of the body. So totally 9 holes. At the head level 6 are there, and there are down 2, and 1 nabhi is also considered as a hole. In some other Upanishads they say Ekadasha Puram Dwaram. 11 holes, 11 gates. So upon this there is a big debate in Brahma Sutra. Upanishad is not consistent, because one Upanishad says 9 holes, another Upanishad says 11 holes. Which one is correct? Vyasacharya says there is no tatparyam in 9 holes or 11 holes, we don't bother, because all holes are anatma. Like that big discussion comes in Brahma Sutra. So anyhow, this body is a upadhi which has got all these holes, and in that only Dehi, the Jivatma, resides. Dehi, Jivatma resides. Hamsaha lelayate bahihi. Hamsaha means Paramatma. This Paramatma, why he is called Hamsaha? Hanti iti Hamsaha. Hanti Ajnanam iti Hamsaha. There is another philosophical meaning, Soham, 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 Soham. If you go on repeating, it becomes Hamsaha. That's a Paramahamsa. Paramahamsa means just as Soham, whoever is having that Jnanam, Soham. Soul, O is there. Om. Hamla, Makara is there. If you take So and in that So, Omkara you take out and Hamla you take Makara. What happens? What sound comes? Om. Sakara you remove. S plus O, So. Sa you delete. O you take out. Hamla, Ha you remove. Makara you take. What is the meaning? Om sound comes. So Sohamla Om is there. Saha Aham is called Soham. In Tamil, if you write Shogam, Sasha Sa Ore Unnada. Hakara Gakara Maido. Apur Shogam Aido. If you don't understand Soham, Shokanda, where Enirko? If I don't understand my real nature, what remains na? Dukkham. Shokam only. That's correct. Shokam comes if you don't understand Soham. Chumma fun, children. In half of the sleep you have come out. Maybe from the room, some of you may have come by half of the sleep. I don't want to use to sleep in the class. Okay. Tam durdarsham gudham anupravishtam guhasayam gahvareshtam annaru. So that Atma is very difficult to understand unless the teacher has to put once in a while jokes, no? Stories. Students remember the stories. Forget the Vishayam, subject matter. Naturally. Navadvare pure dehi, this dehi, we have to understand Paramatma alone reflecting in this body, Navadvara Puram, gets the name Dehi. Reflected consciousness is, I told you, no, remember, reflected consciousness alone, Ahankara is called Chidabhasa. This Jivatma, Jivahood is because of reflecting medium and reflection. It is not real. Therefore, that Ahankara, don't take it as real. This Ahankara is because of Chit. That is why it is called Chidabhasa. Chidabhasa. Clear? This Chidabhasa only playing the role. All roles it is playing. How it is playing? Because of Chit. Without Chit, Chidabhasa cannot exist. Without Chidabhasa, Chit can exist or not? Chit can exist. Without which what cannot exist, that is unreal. Without which what cannot exist, Chidabhasa cannot exist. That is why Chidabhasa is unreal. Without which that which exists is Satyam. Without Chidabhasa, Chit exists. Without reflecting face, your face exists or not? Exist. Without original face, reflected face cannot exist. Adeda inge kuda. Chidabhasamanna like reflected face. Chitta means like a original face. Which face you want? Duplicate or original? Original. In example, you asked original. What about Dashtanda? Original Aham Brahma Asmi, you claim that. Claiming Aham Brahma Asmi, original Chit I am. To say I am original Chit, you need Chidabhasa. Without Chidabhasa, you cannot claim Aham Chit. Chit only Brahma. Aham Chit you cannot claim without Chidabhasa. Without reflected face, you cannot put your bindi on your face. Purpose won't serve without reflected face. With reflected face only, with the help of that reflecting face in the mirror, you are doing lot of alankaram. So much time you are taking. Our கூப்பிடுறார் வெளியில் இன்னும் வரவே இல்லையே வெளியில் அண்ணா இருங்கோ வரேன்னா. So without mirror, nothing works here. That is why one mirror, the second mirror also, shades, sides எல்லாம் பார்க்கணும் இல்லையா, அதெல்லாம் இருக்கும். So without that it cannot work out. Similarly, திருஷ்டாந்த புரியுறதோ அது நன்னா புரியும். Darshanta come now. Without Chidabhasa, the reflected consciousness, I cannot say Aham Brahma Asmi. அதே எக்ஸாம்பிள் அப்படியே எக்ஸ்டெண்ட் பண்ணணும். Without Chidabhasa, I cannot say Aham Brahma Asmi. Without Chidabhasa, I cannot claim I am Sat Chit Ananda. So, Chidabhasa only helping for Jnanam. Therefore, Aham Brahmasmi Jnanam also takes place only in the Buddhi. In the Buddhi it takes place, Vritti Jnanam takes place. In that Vritti Jnanam only this Aham Brahmasmi Jnanam comes. Having given the Brahma Jnanam, this Chidabhasa is falsified and Vritti Jnanam is also falsified. Even Aham Brahmasmi Jnanam is also Vyavaharika. Aham Brahma is Praramarthikam, but Aham Brahmasmi Jnanam Vyavaharikam. Therefore, I am liberated is also Vyavaharikam only. There is no Paramarthikam in that. This is very advanced. Anyhow, let me please note that enough. Because the Vritti is Anatma. Vritti happening in the mind is also Anatma. Mind is available in this Antakaranam. Antakaranam belongs to Sukshma Shariram is also Anatma. Which Sukshma Shariram is existing in this Sthula Shariram is also Anatma. So how many Anatmas are there, you see? Sthula Shariram Anatma, Sthula Shariram irukra Sukshma Shariram Anatma. In that Sukshma Shariram there is a mind, Antakaranam, among 17 faculties or 19 faculties, Sukshma Shariram. What are the 19 faculties in Sukshma Shariram? Pancha Karmendriyani, Pancha Jnanendriyani, Pancha Pranadayaha, Manasu, Buddhi, Chitta, Ahankara. Put together big package like your makeup kit madri. அதில் என்னென்னமோ இருக்கும். அது மாதிரி இந்த 19 put together subtle body, Sukshma Shariram, made out of matter. Therefore, Anatma. Sthula Shariranlo, Sukshma Shariram. Sukshma Shariranlo, Antakaranam. Antakaranam means internal instruments. Antaha Karanam. In that Antakaranam, in that mind, Buddhi, when they are functioning, mind, Buddhi, why two names were Antakaranam? Samshayatmakam Manaha, Nischayatmika Buddhi. When you take decision, it is as known as Buddhi. When you have doubt, class Purnama Vendama, whether to go to class or not, or 5 minutes late, Manas. That is called Samshayatmakam Manaha. So when the Buddhi, this Jnanam, Nischayatmika Jnanam takes place in the Buddhi. That Buddhi is Anatma. Anatma Buddhi lavara Jnanam also Mithya only, it is also Vyavaharikam only. But what Jnanam it gives is Aham Brahmasmi Jnanam. That Jnana Vritti is maybe Mithya, but Brahman is Satyam. Having shown that Aham Brahmasmi, after claiming Aham Brahma Asmi, and the Jnanam is also falsified. Jnanam is falsified, Brahman is not falsified. I recognize, I claim I am Brahman. I am Brahman. So this Jnanam has to take place in the Buddhi. Therefore keep your Buddhi alert in Sattvic manner. If it is Sattvic, this knowledge will take place. That's why all the way Sthula Sharira Upadhi, Sukshma Shariram required, mind is required, adala Vritti is required, thought matter. And the thought, it has to give a knowledge. Ajnana has to be deleted, Jnana has to take place. Wrong notion has to be deleted. Misconception about me has to be deleted. Wrong notions all to be deleted. Then right knowledge has to take place in that buddhi. So I have to equip my buddhi to get this knowledge. In this Navadvara Puram, that they he recognize I am not this body, I am Atma. Therefore, Hamsaha Hanti Ajnanam Paramatma Lelayate Bahihi. Bahihi Lelayate means Atma Chaitanyam comes out as it were. Atma Chaitanyam comes as it were. Lelayate means moves out as it were. Moves out means when the bell rings, this Lelayate Bahihi tea cup. Atma only, no, going Papa enjoying the tea, hot irka, cool irka, enjoying. Lelayate. Hauna Nana Chidra Ghatodara Sthitamaha Deepa Prabhavaswaram Jnanam Yasya Tu Chakshuradhikarana Dvara Bahispandate. A pot with all holes, you see some in houses, their deepam they keep. On the top they put a cover. It has got holes. And deepam is there inside. All from these holes, deepa light you can see. The beam of light falls, comes out. Is it not? Similarly, this Atma, Chaitanyam, also the sentiency, consciousness, I know, the vritti comes through these eyes, ears, all this Nana, Chidra, Ghatodara. Just as the pot has got holes, Deepa is there inside and light rays comes out. Similarly here also, through Atma Chaitanyam, these are the holes, it comes out. Through the eyes it comes out and see the tree. Through the ears it comes out, know the sound, like that. This is called going out. Lelayate bahihi. You have to understand, don't forget, Atma without undergoing any change, just it functions as it were. As it were. Why Atma cannot be multiplied? Why Atma cannot be multiplied really? Let it Atma multiply really. Why only Totram and Cholra? Nijamavi multiply Ahatamena. Fortunately or unfortunately, Atma cannot be multiplied. Like amoeba. It cannot be multiplied because Niravayavatvat. Whatever has got avayava parts only can multiply itself. Otherwise it cannot be multiplied. Atma is Niravayavaha, Nishkriyaha. It cannot be multiplied. Impossible. Sadatma, Sadrupa Atma cannot become many really. Then what? It appears as many. It appears as many. As though apparent multiplication, not real multiplication. That is the way you have to remember. Hamsaha lelayate bahihi. Next line. Vashi sarvasya lokasya. This Atma is the controller of everything. Being the very adhishtanam, it is the controller. Because once it is the substratum, adhishtanam, it has got the power to control everything. Control everything means what? Lending sentiency to the mind. That mind gives sentiency to the body and sense organs. So these are all sentient because of Atma. That is the meaning of Vashi Sarvasya. This Atma controls everything, all this. How do you know where there is Atma in this body? In a pinch, you know the pain, the sentiency. If pinch yourself, you are conscious of that pain. That is called Atma. In every knowledge, Atma is available. Pratibodha viditam matam. In every cognition, Atma is evident. In every cognition, every knowledge, bodham prati. Every knowledge, Atma is evident. Without knowledge, you cannot know anything. You are knowing means what? Atma is evident. Atma is evident. That is the sign. Atma is evident. Lokasya, sarvasya lokasya. Of all this entire universe, Vashi means it is controller. Sthavarasya cha, charasya cha. Controller means controller of what? Loka. What do you mean by loka? Loka is a loka, lokyate anena iti lokaha. Loka is that you lokyate, you are seeing, you are knowing things in this loka. That's why it is called lokaha. Alokaha. You are able to grasp. That world is called lokaha. Sthavarasya cha, charasya cha. What are all there in this world? Sthavaram, charam. Some of them are immobile, some of them are mobile. Not mobile phone. Mobile means movable, moving, all living beings. Sthavaram means trees, etc. Moving world are living beings, mobile and immobile. Therefore, once you have this knowledge, you are free from fear. Free from fear. Freedom from fear. Therefore, உள்ளையும் இருக்கார் கடந்தும் இருக்கார். வெளியிலையும் இருக்கார், உள்ளையும் இருக்கார். யார் இருக்கார்? உள்ளையும் இருக்கார், வெளியில இருக்கார். நான் தான். எப்படி இருக்கார்னா இருப்பாக இருப்பார். எப்படி இருப்பார் அவர்? அவர் எப்படி இருப்பார் கொஞ்சம் சொல்லுங்க. ஒயிட் காம்ப்ளெக்ஷன், ஃபேர் காம்ப்ளெக்ஷன். இருப்பாக, இருப்பதலாக இருப்பார். இருப்பாக. சத்தா மாத்திரமா చాలా నమ్మితీని. ఇన్ ద ఫార్మ్ ఆఫ్ సత్తా. సత్ సత్ సద్రూపేణ, సద్రూపేణ చిద్రూపేణ సర్వత్ర వర్తతే. అహం సర్వత్ర భవామి. ఐ యామ్ దేర్ ఇన్ ఎవ్రీ వన్. ఐ యామ్ యూ, యూ ఆర్ మీ. ஒரு சினிமா பாட்டு இருக்கு. நான் இல்லாமல் நீ இல்லை, நீ இல்லாமல் நான் இல்லை, நீ நான் இல்லாமல் உலகமே இல்லை அண்ணா. உண்மைதான். அவனுக்கு தெரியல, பாடுறவனுக்கு தெரியல. அவனுக்கு போய் ஒரு 1 hour கிளாஸ் எடுக்கணும். நீ இல்லாமல் நான் இல்லை, நான் இல்லாமல் நீ இல்லை, நீ நான் இல்லாமல் உலகமே இல்லை. அப்படி கரெக்டு தானே? பரமாத்மா இல்லாமல் ஜீவாத்மா இல்லை, ஜீவாத்மா இல்லாமல் உலகமே இல்லை, பரமாத்மா ஜீவாத்மா இல்லாமல் உலகமே இல்லை. அதனால இது எல்லாமே கடவுள்தான். நெக்ஸ்ட் ஸ்லோகா. அபாணிபாதோ ஜவனோ கிரஹீத பஷ்யத்ய சக்ஷுஸ் ஸ்ருணோத்ய கர்ணஹ சவேத்தி வேத்யம் நச்ச தஸ்யாஸ்தி வேத்த தமாஹுரக்ரியம் புருஷம் மகாந்தம். என்ன சவுண்டு நன்னா வருது. இந்த சான்ஸ் மணி கிடைக்காதுன்னு சொல்லி சாண்டிங். வெரி குட். சரி, this is a paradoxical mantra, full of contradiction. It is very nice. Kathopanishad, it comes. There are little changes in some words. We have to understand Atma, Sopadhika Atma, Nirupadhika Atma. With medium, without medium. That means how to understand Sopadhika Atma. The easiness with medium, flower ease. It is Sopadhika Atma. Sopadhika Sat. If Upadhi Rahitam, if you say, it is Nirupadhika Sat. Sat alone is Atma. Okay, in the name of Sat, I am using the Atma. Sopadhika Atma means Upadhi Sahitaha Atma. This Sat. Sometimes Upadhi illamal irukum, Nirupadhika Atma. When you go to sleep, for example, when you go to sleep, do you remember your body? You are Nirupadhikaha. You are remaining in your sleep without any body awareness. Bodily organs or mind or buddhi, anything. After waking up, you say, I don't know anything, I slept well. What happened to your upadhi? It is as good as non-existent. That is called nirupadhika atma. Just sleep time you don't feel anything like that, you have to see the ashtanta. Atma is with medium, without medium. Upadhi means medium. Sopadhi means with medium. Nirupadhika means without medium. These technical terms and all takes time to grasp. Okay. Sopadhika drishtya aham. Nirupadhika drishtya aham. How na? Here you see first line. Apani padaha. Apani apadaha. Without hands, without legs, I am. I am without hands, without legs. If you don't have legs, means you can't walk. Correct? You can't walk. If you don't have hands, you cannot hold, you cannot catch. But the second part of that line says, I can hold without hands, I can walk without legs. Javano grahita. Javanaha means I go fast without legs. I borrow legs from this matter body. புரியுறத? புரிஞ்சு போச்சு உங்களுக்கு, மூஞ்சி பார்த்தாலே தெரியுது. Grahita. Apanihi, I have no hands. I don't have hands, but I hold. Originally, I am handless. I don't have Atma, Aidi, Satchit, Niravayavaha. Abhayams are not there. But with the help of this matter, its hands, I make use of it and hold. Grahita. Apanihi aham. Parantu grahita. Nirupadhika drishtya apani. I am handless. But sopadhika drishtya, I am grahita. Nirupadhika drishtya, I cannot walk. I never go anywhere. Because to go anywhere, if I am not there only, I have to go. I the Satchit, everywhere I am. Where I have to go? Is it possible to go for me? I cannot move because I the Satchit everywhere. If I am not there only, I have to go there because I am all pervading as Sat, 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 Sat. From the body standpoint, Sopadhika standpoint, I am here as Jivatma, confined to this body, then I have to walk. I have to go. Now from here to Chennai, I have to travel. From here, I have to go to Coimbatore. In a Sopadhika Drishtya, I am confined, as though confined. Therefore, I walk, I travel. But originally, I need not travel because as Sat, I am there also. I am there also. Understand? Apanihi, apadaha, api, javanaha. Run fast in artham. Javanaha means I run fast. With feet, I run fast. Am I having originally feet? No. But I take this sopadhika body, with that I run fast. Because these legs cannot run by themselves. If I am not there, sentient consciousness principle, legs cannot run. Clear? Clear the Swamini. Go next line and எனக்கு இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் புரியுறதோ இல்லையோ. Javana grahita means holding, lifting, possible. So now both are possible or not? Even though I am partless, I don't have hands and legs, but with the help of this body, legs and hands, I move, I hold. Clear? Pashyati achakshuhu. Without eyes, I see. Achakshushrotram tad apanipadam. Mundaka Upanishad. I am eyesless, handsless, legs feetless, but I see. Achakshuhu api pashyati. This Atma, Sat Chit Atma, that doesn't have eyes but sees. Through what? Na? Sopadhika chakshudvara. Mamsa chakshudvara, I see. I see. And I see. If you don't understand, I see you. I see you. Jara, Vyadhi, Marana, problem. Doctor has to come and say, I see you tomorrow. Then I see you. There is an intense care unit. Why it is called ICU? Always doctor comes, neither nurse comes. How are you? How are you? I see you. I see you. I see you, two meanings. Vedantically, I see you, you see me. என்ன ரெண்டு ஆத்மா பார்த்துன்னு இருக்கேன். சத்து சத்து, இது சத்து, இது சித்து. That's why chit is more manifesting in beings, living beings. Sat is in the outside world, chit is in living beings. That's why that chit achakshuhu api pashyati. Not only that, saha akarnaha, no ears, but shrunoti, ashrotram, achakshu shrotram tad apani padam adi mantram. Here, even though ears are not there, Atma listens. Who is listening now? Svetasvatara Upanishad class, who is listening? Ears cannot listen, they are matter, jadam. That hearing power, Shakti, is also matter, it cannot listen. Then who can listen? Brahman only. Brahman, Suddha Brahman, avarku kaade kadiyadu. How can Brahman listen? Brahman listen through the Maya Upadhis Shariram. புரியுறதா? என்ன புரியுறது சுவாமினி? நீங்கள் சொன்னால் புரியாமல் எப்படி இருக்கும்னு. அது அப்போ ஸ்ருணோதி அகர்ணா. ஸ்ருணோதி லிசன்ஸ், அகர்ணா இயர்ஸ்லெஸ். இப்போ எனக்கு காது இருக்கா இல்லையா? இருக்கா இல்லையான்னு சொல்லலாமா இல்லையா? கண் இருக்கா இல்லையா? எனக்கு லக்ஷார்த்த திருஷ்டியா இல்லை, வாச்சியார்த்த திருஷ்டியா இருக்கு. Lower eye drishtya, I have eyes, but higher eye drishtya, I don't have eyes, I don't have ears, I don't have hands, I don't have legs. But lower eye ahankara drishtya, upadhi drishtya, I am in this body, I have. So both I can say or not? Both I can say. See the comfortable facility. Either you can jump this side also, that side also. And nice program, nice entertainment is there, music is there. I want to listen, I want to listen. Kandrav yara thittinde irukanu nenichukongle. Anybody shouting at me, I don't have ears. Nimmadi maamiyar thittinde irukka, enna pandrathu? Akarnaha. Anybody is praying, Karnaha, Srunomi. This is called facility. So Jnani is so happy, comfortable, can swiftly shifting to higher eye, lower eye to higher eye to lower eye. Everything nanna irundana higher, lower eye. ஏதாவது தகராறு இருந்தன்னா ஹையர் ஆய். என்ன ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிஸ்ட்டு பாருங்க. ஐ எம் ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிஸ்ட். பரவாயில்ல, குட் ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிஸ்ட். ஐ ஆம் நத்திங் ராங் இன் தட். என்ன அப்படியே சண்டை போட்டுட்டே இருந்தால் என்ன பண்ணுறது? நல்ல ப்ளீஸிங்காக பிளேஸ்னா யூ ஆர் நைஸ், யூ ஆர் குட், யூ ஆர் ஃபைன். ஓகே, ஐ ஆல்சோ கேன் என்ஜாய். ஆல் த டைம் blaming, pointing out, complaining. Therefore what I do? I will become nirbadhikam. It is in your hand. Next, third line. Saha vetti vedyam cha. Saha vetti. That Atma alone is the knower. Paramarthika drishtya. Not knower, but Vyavaharika drishtya knower. I get the knowerhood by lending Chidabhasa reflected conscious. Through that I become a pramata, knower. I become a pramata and knows. What is this flower? Hibiscus flower. What color is this? Red color. Now I am the knower of this color. How I am knowing? Through the eyes. Eyes, how they are knowing? Because they are sentient, because mind is lending sentiency to the eyes. How mind lends sentiency? Because mind borrows sentiency from Atma. Therefore, I am able to see the color, pramata. That pramata is also in between OC and RC. This OC is here, so RC reflection is here, object is here. Okay, object is here. OC reflecting here through these sense organs, this is going and seeing object. This ahankara is the pramata. OC is not originally pramata. OC cannot know anything because it doesn't have chakshu. It sees through the upadhi. Pramata it becomes. So pramatahood of RC is because of OC. Pramata doesn't have knowerhood because it cannot have anything. This alone has got body, mind, medium. Here knowerhood has taken place because reflected consciousness also sentient, no? That's why it can know anything, not independently. With the help of chit. Chit, this become pramata. That's why pramata is status, knower status is a temporary status. By giving the pramata status, this chit is not doing anything. Its presence here in the mind, chidabhasa is formed, pramata is formed. Knower, seer, hearer, all this knowerhood, these are all doership, all are happening in the chidabhasa, knowing the things. Otherwise, directly Atma cannot see the, Chit cannot see the flower. See, look here. Chit cannot see the flower directly. Why? Achakshuhu. In the Varna medium. Then through this, it sees. This is Jadam. Can it see the flower? By itself, this is Jadam, Sukshma Sariram, mind, sense organs, Chidabhasa. It cannot see the flower. Because it is Jadam by itself. This chit cannot see directly flower. Now this chit intelligently making use of this medium, upadhi, and sees the flower. Making this chidabhasa pramata, your moolama enjoying who really? Chit only. Aham, aham, through this medium. Therefore body is very holy. I told you, body is very holy. Why? For chit it is helping. Sopadhika chaitanyam. Sopadhika chaitanyam. In the matter distance alla kaamikkira naani. Originally distance kadiyadu. Atma all pervading, chit sat chit. This Sariram also here, Atma also here, and it is knowing the things. Look into the line. Vedyam cha saha veti and Vedyam cha. Veti means knows. Vedyam means knower. Veta means knower. Vedyam, that is to be known. Vedyam, that is which is to be known. That which is to be known, which is the knower. This is the knower. Cannot be known by anything. Nacha tasya vetta asti. Atma can know everything. No one can know Atma. Atma can know everything, but no one can know Atma. I know Atma and sollakudadu. Atma, Vetta, knower of Atma is not there. Vetta, Tasya Vetta means Atma Vetta, the knower of Atma is not there. Because Atma is the knower through the medium. Atma knows everything. But anything can know Atma. Atma can be the known object. Anyone can know the Atma. If anyone can know the Atma, Atma becomes object. Atma can know everything. Atma is the knower. It can be known also, but no one knows the Atma. Atma can never be the object, ever the subject. One more thing. Mind is the knower of this flower through Atma only, Chit only. So mind sees the sense organ seeing the flower because of mind. Mind is seeing. Mind is the knower. But how mind is seeing? Because of Chit. Clear? Here Chit, the Sakshi Chaitanyam takes place. Who knows the mind? Outside objects I am seeing through the mind, through the eyes. But who knows this Chit? Nobody knows. I alone knows that. Sakshi Chaitanyam alone knows the Chit, not mind. Nobody can know the Atma. Tasya Atmanaha Veta na asti. Atma, that means Atma can never become an object of knowing. It is ever the subject, it can never be the object. What I want to tell you, Atma is ever the Drik, never the Drishyam. Whereas mind is Drik from the standpoint of external objects. Mind is Drishyam from the standpoint of Sakshi Chaitanyam. How do you know? I know my mind. I know my mind which is happy, happier, happiest. Who knows the mind? Chitta, Sakshi Chaitanyam. Mind knows everything, but mind is known to Sakshi Chaitanya. Witnesser, I am the witnesser, I am the knower of my own mind. Therefore, mind has become what now? Drishyam, object. That means mind plays Drik status from the external object standpoints. Clear? Mind becomes Drishyam from the Sakshi Chaitanyam standpoint. So, mind is seer also, seen also. Drik also, Drishyam also. Drik from the standpoint of external objects, Drishyam from the standpoint of Atma. But whereas the Atma, the Chit, is ever the Drik, never the Drishyam. This is elaborately seen in Drik Drishya Viveka. Na Vesta Tasya Asti. If that Veta, knower of that Atma is there, suppose that Atma becomes, it is objectifiable. If it is objectifiable, it is Drishyam. Yat Drishyam, yat Drishyam, tat Mithya. So Atma will become what? Mithya. If it is Drishyam, it will become Mithya. Atma Satyam Ahamudiyadapo. To maintain the status of that Atma, the Satyatvam, Satyam, it can never be the object. It should not become the object. That is why unobjectifiable, aprameyaha. If it is not objectifiable, how can one can know that? Need not be known, that happens to be myself. Self-evident, swaprakashaha, aprameya swaprakasha, manovacha magochara. Where comes it? Lalita Sahasranama. Okay. Veta na asti, saha veti, saha vedyam cha. So, it is the known and it is the knower. Known means what? I know that I know. I know that I don't know. Known. First, before knowledge, I want to know Atma, I want to know Atma. It is knowable. Knowable as not object. It is knowable as subject. That is why Vedyancha. It is knowable as not as an object but as I the subject. After knowability also we will delete. How can I know myself? Until Jnanam we say it is knowable. All of you try to understand it is knowable. Later we say subject need not know itself because it is evident. Fourth line, tamahuhu agryam purusham mahantam. Mahantam, it is infinite. Ahuhu agryam, before the time and space comes, it is all pervading. Mahantam purusham, all pervading purusha agryam, agre bhavam agryam. Sadeva Soumya Idamagra Asit Ekameva Dvitiyam. Before the Nama, Rupa, time, space coming, Atma alone was there. Now the Atma alone is there. In future also Atma alone is going to be there. Ever Atma will be there. Atma nanna naneda. Sattu chittu nane irpen. In the Rupathila irpen, illana innu Rupathila irpen. Rupam illamal kuda irpen. In between this hand and this hand, fingers. What is there? What is there? Space? Ease. Are you seeing space? No. Easiness are you seeing? Nothing is there now. Easiness is there. Nothing means no object is there. But easiness? Can you take out easiness from the creation? No. Next mantra. Anuraniyan mahato mahiyan Atma guhayam nihitosya jamtoho Tamakratuh pashyati vitashokaha Dhatu prasadan mahimanamisham. This is also very famous mantra. Kathopanishad, it comes Anoho Aniyan. It is subtler than subtlest. It is smaller than atom, as it were. Anoho Aniyan. Anuhu is the smallest atom. Anu. Anoho Aniyan. It is smaller than atom, as it were. Oh, Atma is Anu? No. Mahato Mahiyan. It is bigger than the biggest. Mahato Mahiyan. Where is this Atma? Guhayam asya jantoho nihitaha. In the jantu irkan liya. Yaar Svetasvatara class lo ukkalundruga. Upanishad says all are jayate iti jantu. That which is born is called jantu. Jayate iti jantu. This body is born or not? It has born, it has taken place. Date of birth is there. Jantuhu asya guhahitam. It is inside. Guhayam. The heart is compared to like a guha, cave. Because in cave darkness is there. Here in guha, in this guha, what is there? Dense ignorance. Darkness, ignorance. Thick ignorance is there. Anadi janmas, ignorance is there in this guha. Here, nihitaha. Atma is available. How it is available? Ahamahamiti. Ahamahamiti. I am. Hridaya kuhara madhye. Kevala Brahma matram. Kevalam Brahman da irukka. Hridaya guhathil. Ahamahamiti. Eppadi irukka andha Brahman? Aham. In Tamil, agam anna. Enna? Agam veed. What is my veed? Theriyadha ippo? Moksha. Aham Brahma Asmi is my veed. That is my real resort. Not holiday resort. And my real resort is Aham Brahma Asmi. Where to go? Tell me. To see Ishvara, Ishvara is everywhere, pervading in Sat Rupena. Behind every Nama Rupa, Ishvara is available. Where you have to struggle to see Ishvara? Tell me. Atma is everywhere available. Where to see Atma? Where is not Atma? Where is God? Where is not? You tell me, then I will tell you. Atma is everywhere, inside and outside also. If you revel in this Atma Swarupam, Swamiji gives one. Federal will not come. If you claim I am Brahman, federal will not come. What is that federal? I will share with you. F stands for fear. F-E-D-E-R-A-L, federal. Federal means F stands for fear, DE stands for depression. Fear won't come, depression won't come. RE stands for regret. Regret also won't come. Kimahagam sadhuna karavam, kimamahum papama karavamiti. Why I didn't do that way? Why I have done this way? Regret about the past won't come. Then loneliness feeling won't come. L, loneliness feeling will never come. Everything is in me, everything is because of me. Where is the question of loneliness? How can I feel loneliness? No fear, no depression, no regret, no loneliness. How can I be lonely? I am in so many bodies. Cannot be lonely. They don't allow me to be lonely. I am everywhere. Federal free. Federal free if I claim I am Brahman. Na Atma go. Atma, Natma is there, second line. That Mahiyan and the Nakara goes there, then Atma. Only Natma is particular. Atma. Tam akratuhu pashyati vita shokaha. Who knows this vita shokaha? Akratuhu, desireless one. Any desire for anatma is the cause for sorrow, shoka. Desirelessness, vita raga bhaya krodaha. Free from kama. Pashyati, recognize. Vita shokaha bhavati, free from federal. Vita means free from. Shokaha means sorrow. Vita shokaha, free from sorrow. Bhavati, to be supplied. You supply within brackets. He will become sorrowless. When akratuhu, tam akratuhu pashyati. That person who recognizes that Atma, which is Purnaha, nothing is to be required. Because I am complete Purnaha, Atma Swarupam, Anandaha. Dhatu prasadat. By the grace of that Lord, Dhatu means the creator. By the grace of that creator, prasadat, prasada means grace. Prasadat, mahimanam isham. Mahimanam, the great. Isham, the Lord, because of the grace of that powerful Lord, Paramatma, one can recognize the Atma which is available in one's own heart. When you are desireless. Desireless means kama sankalpa, vichikiccha. All those comes because I want. All are anatma, limited. Dukkham isritatvam, bandhakatvam, atruptikaratvam is there in the world. No anatma can give happiness, shanti at all. Anything in this world. Make use of them, but never expect peace, happiness, security. Never expect peace, security, happiness. You enjoy your son. Nalla padikira, nalla college ku pora, nalla sampadikira, enjoy, that's all. But don't expect peace and happiness from son or husband or wife or anyone. Because I am peaceful nature, I am Ananda Swarupam, I am secure originally. Clear? Next mantra. Vedaham Puranam Sarvatmanam Sarvagatam Vibhutvat Janma Nirodham Pravadanti Yasyam Brahmavadino hi Pravadanti Nityam. Nityat is there, but it is Nityam. How to? Again, Aham Veda. Svetasvatara Rishi says, I know. Aham Veda. What I know? I know Etam Atmanam. Etam Sarvatmanam. I know this Atma which is all pervading. What is its nature? Ajaram means Nirvikaram. Old age-less. Jara rahitaha. Old age-less means nirvikara rahitaha. We are becoming old and anardham. Vikaram. Vikarama, modification. Body is changing. But I am not changing, you see. When I see my babyhood photos, I say I am. Again, when I am going to school, I am. I say by seeing my photo. When I am going to college, I am. And after marriage, see my marriage photos, I am. Then see my grandson, I am there sitting. My grandson is on my lap. This I am la change illa. Patalo. The I am is not changing. If you say in the Kolande crawling time, if you show and to anyone, I am. Niya. Ni eppudu aga mudiyum? Ama naneda. And the I am la there is no difference. When you are in Sishu Avastha, Kaumara Avastha, Yavana Avastha, Vruddha Avastha, there is no change in I am. Constantly same. There is no change. But body changing. That is what we have to understand. Ajaram, aham, puranam, sanatanam. Changeless and beginningless. Ever the same. Purana means ever the same. Original mantra is Vedahametam Purusham Mahantam Adityavarnam Tamasastu Pare. But here little different. Puranam Sarvatmanam Atma everyone. I know I am Atma. Which Atma is of everyone? Because you also say I am. I is what? Consciousness. Chit. Am is what? Sat. So instead of saying I am, what do you have to say? Sat Chit. Sat Chit. English la I am. நமக்கு இங்கிலீஷ் பழகி நான் சொல்கிறோம் இல்லையா, நான் பன்னு கிடையாது, நான் அதனாலே அந்த ஐ ஆம், நான் இருக்கேன், எனக்கு தெரியும். இருக்கிறவனுக்கு தெரியுமா இல்லாதவனுக்கு தெரியுமா? இருக்கிறவனுக்கு தான் தெரியும். தெரிஞ்சுக்கிறவன் இருக்கானா இல்லையா? தெரிஞ்சுக்கிறவன் இருக்கான் இல்லையா? The one who is existent only knows. Who knows he must exist. That is called Sat Chit. Sadeva Chit, Chideva Sat. Sat irundada therinjukka mudiyum. Therinjal irundu irukkanum. Ipo naan irukkana illaya? Irukkana therinjukkanum. Puriyadho illayyo? Naan yaar ipo? Sat Chit. Sat enna? Irukken. Irukkara tanmai. Amness. சித்தன்னா கான்ஷியஸ்னஸ், உணர்வு. இருப்புதல் உணர்வு. தெரிஞ்சுக்கிற தன்மை. இருக்கிற தன்மை, தெரிஞ்சுக்கிற தன்மை. உனக்கு இருக்கா இல்லையா? அது இப்போ ரெண்டுமே இருக்கா இல்லையா? அப்போ நீயும் சத்து சித்து தான். நீயும் சத்து சித்து. அப்போ அந்த சத்து சித்து இஸ் த டிஸ்கிரிப்ஷன் ஆஃப் பிரம்மன். அப்போ யூ ஆர் வாட்? இஃப் யூ நோ தட் யூ ஆர் பிரம்மன், யூ ஆர் பிரம்ம ஜ்ஞானி ஆர் நாட்? Then you are wise person. A Brahmajnani is a Muktaha. That means you are Muktaha. When? All the time. Before you are coming also, are you a Sat Chitta or not? Before coming to my class also, sadhana camp also, you are already Sat Chitta. When you are Brahman, now tell me. I was Brahman before coming to SWAMINI class also, before touching the Gita also, before studying Upanishad also. I was Satchit, now I am Satchit. After going home, after 10 years, after 20 years, can there be a change in that Satchit? How can you say Satchit? Because of medium. Without medium, you cannot say I am Satchit. Without medium, I cannot express I am Satchit. I remain as Sat and Chit without expression. With body, mind, medium, I express. That's all. That's all. There is no change. You want such a Sat-Chit status you want to claim, or you want to claim this body which is having old age, disease, death, and which has got umpteen other problems. Galore problems, not one or two. லிமிட்டேஷன், இன்ஃபீரியாரிட்டி காம்ப்ளெக்ஸ் எல்லாம் காம்ப்ளெக்ஸில் தானே இருக்கோம் இப்போது. காம்ப்ளெக்ஸ் தேவையா? சத்து சித்தா இருந்துண்டி எதுக்காக நான் இதுக்கு சத்தியத்துவம் கொடுக்கணும்? திஸ் இஸ் ஓன்லி ஏ மீடியம் ஃபார் மீ. மைண்ட் இஸ் எ மீடியம், பாடி இஸ் எ மீடியம், டேக் கேர் ஆஃப் இட். இப்போ இது தெரிஞ்சு நல்லா பட்டு சாரி கட்டினா கூட பரவாயில்ல, அது வரைக்கும் ஒயிட் ட்ரெஸ். ஆமாம், தட் இஸ் வை ஞானி லைஃப் இஸ் எ ஸ்போர்ட். நத்திங் ராங் என்ஜாயிங் எனிதிங். ஆஸ் எ அஜ்ஞானி, இஃப் யூ என்ஜாய் இட் வில் punish you. The whole world will attack you. As a gnani, if you enjoy, it is a sport, it is a leela. Now Bhagavan leela, you understand now what is leela? Gnani kuda idu oru leela. It is not a burden. MBBS. It is not MBBS. What is MBBS? If I know my real nature and I recognize and I claim my real nature, aham sat chit, life is not MBBS. Life is not miserable, life is not burden, life is not boredom, life is not a struggle. If I don't know I am Sat Chit, if I take myself as body, mind, complex and relations, ahankara, mamakara, if I take up and I have abhimana, I have identification with this medium, life is MBBS. Life is miserable, burdensome, boredom, struggle. Now it is in your hands whether life is a sport or a misery or a problematic. In whose hands? Who can touch me? Tell me. Who can touch me? Who can afflict me? Who can cause any pain in me? All pains are floating in me, really speaking. All pains, all problems, all enjoyments, all entertainments, all types of natures of all people, all mediums are floating in me, the Atma Sat Chit. I am the Adhishtanam of this universe. Every one of you can say. See, Swami, நீங்க சொன்ன பிறகு நாங்கள் எப்படி சொல்ல முடியும்? எல்லாரும் சொல்லலாம். அதுதான் once I take laddu, one laddu yellow earphone, you cannot take the laddu because I have eaten. Isn't that? But everyone can say, I am Satchit. Because it is your Swarupam. Moksha is my birthright. 10 பேருக்கு மோட்சம் வந்ததுக்கு அப்புறம் எனக்கு இல்லாமலே போயிடுமோ? அந்த மாதிரி ப்ராப்ளம் கிடையாது இதில். சாப்பாடுக்கு முன்னாடி போடலாம், எல்லாம் முடிஞ்சு போயிடுமோ? ஒன்றுமே ஆகாது. ஏன்னா நான் ஆல்ரெடி சத்துச்சித். அதுக்காக நான் எங்கேயுமே ஓடி ஓடி போக வேண்டிய அவசியம் இல்லை. இங்கேயே இப்போவே அகம் பிரம்ம அஸ்மி. லுக் இன்டு த மந்த்ரா. அகம் அஜரம் ஆத்மானம் சர்வாத்மானம் புராணம் வேத சர்வகதம் சர்வாத்மானம் வேத ஆல் பர்வேடிங் விபுத்வாத், பிகாஸ் இட் இஸ் ஆல் பர்வேடிங். விபுஹு விவிதம் பவதி இது விபுஹு, it which appears in many forms. Vibhutvat janma nirodham pravadanti yasya, whose nature is birthless, said by the wise people. Nityam, all the time. Sada brahmavadinaha hi pravadanti. Wise people, the knowers of Brahman, declare, proclaim, they say Atma is birthless. Janma nirodham, absence of birth. Yasya janma nirodham pravadanti, whose birthlessness is talked by the people. Those people are wise people. They are always talking in Anaikatti Arsha Vidya Gurukulam Satsang Hall, and all Jnanis are floating in Ananda. ஒரே ஆனந்த கழிப்பு. என்ன ஆனந்தா? அந்த திருவாதிரைக்கு ஏதோ கழிப்பு கொடுப்பாங்க, களி 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 ஆனந்த களி. என்ன ஆருத்ரா, ஆருத்ர தரிசனமா திருவாதுரை. இப்படி எங்கே இப்போ களி திருவாதிரை எங்கே இருக்க? இங்கேயே இருக்க. நவ் ஹியர் இட்ஸ் செல்ஃப். ஆர் யூ பாடி மைண்ட் காம்ப்ளெக்ஸ்? ஆர் யூ சத்து சித்து? என்னோட முன்னாடி சொல்லவே அங்கே போய் ஏதாவது சொல்லுவோம், இங்கே மாத்திரம் சொன்ன சுவாமினி விடமாட்டார். So not for Swamini's sake. I cannot be other than Satchit. That is, helplessly, I have to be Satchit. If you say no also, you cannot. Because I am, whenever you say, whenever you have that thought, I am, that itself shows you are accepting that you are Satchit. Which Guru has to give, which Bhagavan has to give this Satchit? Tell me now. பகவானே பிளஸ் பண்ணு. எப்போ? அஜ்ஞான காலத்தில். இப்போ பகவான் வா நான் சொல்கிறேன் உனக்கு. இப்போ தட்சிணாமூர்த்தின்னு உட்கார வச்சுட்டு நம்ம சொல்ல முடியும். சொல்ல முடியுமா? முடியாது. தட்சிணாமூர்த்தி கூட உட்கார்ந்து நல்லா கேட்பார். அதுதான் எனக்கு வேணும், நீ எப்போ சொல்லுவேன்னு பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கேன். தட்சிணாமூர்த்தி ஆல்சோ வெரி ஹாப்பி. See today how so cheerful he is, because you are all becoming so, அந்த களி ஆனந்த களிப்பில் யூ ஆர் என்ஜாயிங்கன்னா அவர் ஒரே ஆனந்தமாக மங்களமாக ஸ்வரூபமாக தெரிகிறார் இன்னைக்கு. ஒரே ஆனந்தம். அந்த ஸ்மைலிங் ஃபேஸ் யூசி. எங்கே அவர் ஸ்மைலிங்கா? யூ ஆர் ஸ்மைலிங்கா? See, this is walking God. You are a walking God. Yes or no? That God in the stone is required to recognize I am a walking God. Without that God in the stone, without that aradhana, you can never know this walking God. This walking God, if you recognize, that God is so happy. For that purpose only, temple. Temple worship, the culmination will be ended when you recognize this Devalayam, this Atma, as sanctum sanctorum. Atma is here, Bhagavan is here in the form of Sat Chit, I am that. Now can you say I am Bhagavan or not? Boldly. Gnani never have any hesitation to say Bhagavan. I am Bhagavan, I am the Srishti Karanam, I am the Sthiti Karanam, I am Jagat Karanam. I am not the body mind. As Sat Chit, I am the Jagat Karanam. I can say boldly, I am God. Nothing wrong in that. From Lakshyartha, Atma Drishtya, I am God. Not from body mind complex. I can never be God from Vachyartha, I, lower I Drishtya. Only from Atma Drishtya, that's my real nature, I am God. That God form is required to know I am God. Clear? This is the teaching of our Upanishads, Atma Vidya or Brahma Vidya. By knowing which, I am free from sorrow forever. With this, I conclude first 3 chapters of Svetasvatara Upanishad. Other 3 more chapters we will see in the next camp, sadhana camp. Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.